Okay, testing one, testing two. Here we go. Okay. Testing one, testing two. Okay, welcome. As you know, Cape Town, South Africa has been a really, really impressive destination in the last couple of years in relation to its environment, its cost of living, and now its digital nomad space. And um, it is indeed something to pay attention to. Um, and I am in a very unique position to offer something into the space, which is being the culmination of many years of collaboration and partnerships. And so on above me here, you have the advert, and it summarizes it for you to read. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible for now, and still getting used to the microphone, still getting used to the streaming opportunity that exists. I have been doing a lot of pilot tests and organic marketing with the space over the last couple of months and years, and been busy with trying to get the compliance and legal frameworks in place so that this offer is legitimate and it is professional. So, yeah, come and work, come and heal naturally in the forest. Our co working space fosters creativity, collaboration, and community activism. And we have a wonderful artillery of professional people on standby and within close proximity to be able to offer the most amazing community workshops and facilitation at the site. We also have direct access into South African national parks. It is, it's almost too good to be true, and yeah, it is something which we pride ourselves in here at Panorama Guest House. And this guest house is very, very neatly positioned between Kirstenbosch Gardens and the Newlands Forest entrance. And we're the only compliant, or one of the very few compliant guest houses on the back end of the table, and which gives us quite a unique vantage point. Um, yeah, it's a lounge environment. It's very cozy. There's a fireplace. We're 3-star graded. We have guided hikes. I myself am a tour guide, and I can provide that service as well. And we can tailor design those options for you. And we also have access to other holistic wellness workshops and facilitators. More on that to come on other podcasts and on other social channels as well. Yeah, so you may be wondering a little bit more about the sector in um, the sector that is tourism and digital nomadic lifestyle in Cape Town. It's been quite the developments in the last few years. So South Africa has offered a 1-year digital nomad visa for foreigners coming into the country. And in the build up to these changes in tourism policy and impacts that it would have on the environment and the culture, I have been quietly working in the background on this platform, which you will have access to when you get here. So yeah, this is more than just a random digital nomad office space. This is a place for activism. This is a place where you can do your work, but you also have an ability to connect into community and share your talents and skills in a safe environment, not only online but also face to face. A safe and protected environment. And the reason why I say protected is because most people, most people in inverted commas, are aware of the importance to protect information. And this platform that I'm sharing with you right now is completely off the grid, and rather completely off the meta grid, and is also um, hosted in South Africa and is proudly developed by one of South Africa's leading mapping consultants. So this is what the platform looks like. So just to reiterate, so you can access the digital nomad co-working space, and you can just do your thing. You can come in here and quietly observe the nature, and get access to all the hiking tours, and do your Wi-Fi, your normal work stuff, whatever items you need to do for the day. And or you can also experience, and you can learn more about this platform, which will enable your business and your skills and your talents to be able to be shared into the greater community. And this is just some of the information sets that we have available currently. As you will see here, what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to activate the points, and you can see commercial. So let's just take, for example, that you do opt to come through for a digital nomad session and book a slot, and you're interested in, for example, marketing your you have a business, and your business is related to entertainment, for example, and your business is a coffee shops. You're interested in coffee shop. You're interested in um, let's not gambling. Let's say express coffee shops, and then let's also go party rental. Let's go theater. Let's go. What else? What else would be nice? Let's just go arcade. Let's go. Let's go entertainment, and let's see what else we can maybe then also add commercial into that, and then we can also add. There we go. Let's add commercial, and we're going to add. We also want to be able to do, let's say, recreation, and let's see what that looks like. So now what the map is currently doing is it's adding all these different points. Just see, it's taking a bit slow to render right now. Just see here. Second. There you go. So what it's doing now, it's locating the information for the businesses that you identified, that we are identifying, that kind of aligns to your interest. And so you can see here it's got the gardener's cottage and organic wholesale food and a few businesses around these sites. So effectively, this is a tool that can be used for geomarketing. This is a tool that can be used to communicate to businesses around you. This is a tool that is used in circularity, um, um, for our business as well as for other businesses. This functionality for this map is is quite focused on biodiversity. So what we have here, I just want to zoom out a bit. Just going to close some windows just to get some bandwidth open here. There you go. Right, now you can start seeing a little bit of a bird's eye view. So the focus, oh, by the way, I just want to share something before I continue, that this, right there, whoa, that's an actual cat. That's an actual cat. That's Alu. Alu is talking in his sleep right now. And I thought I'll have that camera there because in upcoming streams, I want to navigate a little bit outdoors. Hopefully I can get my microphone set up appropriately. Okay, cool. So let's continue. So just to reiterate, so simple co-working space, nothing uncomplicated, nothing complicated. Well, it can get complicated, but sequentially, as they say, or we solve complex problems in a simple way. But just to reiterate, this is just a co-working space. This is just a guest house. We have an hourly rate. You can come here. You can make yourself comfortable in the lounge. Get the fire going. There's free coffee. We have cats. We have cats, and we have a puppy, and we have another dog, and we've got professional staff. And yeah, this is definitely one of a kind in Cape Town currently. Well, maybe there's more, I don't know. But yeah, we have direct access to the national park, which I think makes us quite unique. So you can work, be creative, focus in on what you need to do, have private time, and then also access the forest just to get some inspiration. So just stating that is just the simple share into the digital stream right now. To add to that, we have also launched with the guest house this pretty awesome platform, if I have to say so myself. And this platform focuses on nature conservation, biodiversity hotspots, and this really is the epitome of the changing world right now, where we are obliged to know where our natural resources are. So, well, know where our natural resources are and know how and what to do within that space as a conscious human being. So the darker the green grids, that means the more natural resources in that area and the more pristine it is. So I'm just going to put that off for a second. And I'm going to put up the conservation zones for a second. Alright, so you see what I've done here. I've just activated the different points. Now, for instance, if you do choose, which you're not obliged to, but if you do choose to get a demo on this and to be part of this movement, then we will upload your point onto this platform, which is completely off the grid and is completely secure in servers in South Africa, in a really professional environment. And if you add your point, that means you become part of this this movement, this map movement. And this map movement is really about allowing you as a user to understand how you relate to the natural environment. So the dark green layer put on right now is the South African National Biodiversity Institute conservation areas. So I'll just zoom into Cape Town here. So you can see these are all the conservation areas, national parks, nature reserves, and all of that kind of stuff. And then if I put on the pristine H3 grids, which is this layer here now, right here. So this is where things get really interesting. And you know, I've been asked so many times, like, Kesh, what do you actually do? And I'm like, well, I make maps. I'm the map maker. So being the map maker, I've made a few maps in my days. Some a little bit more smarter than others, that's for sure. But what I want to show you here is definitely one of my smarter maps, that's for sure. Apparently, I could be wrong. Time will tell. So let's just put off the grids for a second, right? Now this is the conservation areas. This is protected by like policy, National Environmental Management Act, National Environmental Biodiversity Act, and now SANParks 2040, which is this really incredible, maybe idealistic, but quite brave, not brave, what is the word? Obvious, I mean, not obvious, what is the word? Like a natural way in which the National Environmental Act would have evolved. If you look at other case studies where conservation and tourism are together, that means communities get involved. Right, communities get involved in the natural environment, which is mostly protected because it needs to be protected because it's quite finite and it's running out quite quickly, so we need to protect it, okay? Or at least know about it so that we can be responsible in it. So the HD grids was a result of some studies that I've done back in the days when I had a lot more hair. Now I'm bearing the marks of a Tintin archetype, that's for sure. So this grids. Okay, so let's just put it off and on one more time. Okay, so that's the conservation areas. Now let's just put this grids on, right? These grids are merely the calculation of the abundance of natural resources in the region, okay? So let's, for example, head down towards Strand area. Let's look at this area, right? Let's just zoom in here for a seckie, right? So you see most of this area is super protected, okay? Now I'm just going to put this off for a second. Now, there you go. So you see the conservation area, this is protected now by SANParks and South African National Biodiversity Institute. But if I put the grids on, look at that, right? Now you can start seeing that there is this community, for example, like this. You see where this hexagonal grid, sorry, I'm pointing into the screen on here, but this hexagonal grid where my mouse is, and then I'm put it off a second, and now you see that there is a community here. There is farmland here. Ooh, there's farmland. Interesting, interesting. So this farmland here now falls within potentially protected area. Now that's really, really something quite important for localized users and businesses to understand, that if they fall within this fringe of conservation areas, that the actual rules to collaborating with businesses and like-minded people starts changing. So it's quite significant in relation to how we connect to our environment. So coming back to Cape Town, let me just say, so in many ways, this H3 grids is going to evolve, and we will have reports available for businesses in the surrounding areas. So also just to add into the stream that we would like to kind of fine-tune subscribers to this platform. Currently, we are on a passive-aggressive pathway to get subscribers. Passive-aggressive pathway to get subscribers onto this platform and to offer them really bespoke services, including reports, geomarketing capabilities, detailed analysis, trade area gap analysis, and various other spatial economic reporting items that will be beneficial for the business. This platform also allows one to add information to the platform. That means when you hear 20 minutes, if you allow 20 minutes of your time, I will onboard you onto this platform and connect you into this this map movement. and yeah, that's quite it's pretty it's pretty awesome to be able to share this in this space. And this has been the years. This has been the results of. This has been the years of many work. This has been the work of. This has been the work of many years. We have other layers that's here as well. I'll just put a few on. Let's just put some sandy beaches on, maybe. That's there. Just put some rocky beaches on so you get an idea of that. Mountain high. This is really. This is one of the information sets that I've been working on with the my stakeholders here in Cape Town. Um, and these points, basically, these undiscovered treasures, are points around. Let's just put human infrastructure on. So what I've done here is, if you can see, it's getting a bit busy, the map right now, but I have loaded. See, it's getting the map's quite busy right now. But one thing is very sure in my observations as a geographer over the last few years, that we've been a little bit like, what is the word? The wool has been pulled over our eyes in terms of what a map should do. We should be able to see multiple layers on a map and to see the relationship between those layers. Currently on Google Maps, which is like amazing, the best mapping platform in the world, one of the best mapping platforms in the world, is there primarily just for directions and to search for points, no doubt about that. But if you want to have a specific solution to complex problems, or something related, that you need to define the layers so that it makes sense to each other and that you can derive the information from that map. Anyway, so just to reiterate, I am here to offer the service of the digital nomad co-working space into the broader landscape of Cape Town. And it's a very simple, not simple, but the offer is stock standard protocol. It's 150 rands per hour. You can call me directly, or you can contact the number on the page that's above me, and you can come through. You can book basically pretty much any time during the week. We have staff always on site, and yeah, very excited to share this into the space. That is something that's been in the making for a while. So I'm not really going to go into too much of these other sort of layer sets right now, but more to come. So what we have been working on here with the community activism stakeholders in the region is very much connected to, like, how do we co-create conscious community. And through those qualitative discussions, I've been obviously building this platform for the community to take advantage of, but also at the same time, I've been working on other layer sets, which, I'll give you a sneak preview right now. Look at that. That's pretty exciting. And so we've been now testing out, I have been testing out with the help and guidance of my partners, whom are based in Pretoria, on how to consolidate the qualitative feedback from my testings on circular economy and tourism here in Cape Town, and how to sort of replicate that out into other tool sets. So if you do subscribe, if you choose to subscribe for your business into this platform, which is at this stage a really, really low discounted rate, we will enable circularity into your business model. That means your business will connect into the recycle, reuse, and there's a third one. I forgot it. Recycle, reuse, and let me just see this. And recycle, circular economy. Let's just economy. 1 second. Four principles of circular economy. That's it. Yeah. 4 hours. Reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. Hey, sorry, man. My brain just went on like freeze mode there. Reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. So the map platform allows you to access the information to apply these principles to your business. And it's really not that complicated once you know how or where you would do these certain, where you apply these certain principles. Like where's the recycling place? Are there recycling, upcycling companies? How do I take it there? And how can I consciously make decisions to buy better products? So yeah, this is basically what we will be doing at our headquarters here at Panorama Guest House. So yeah, that's more of the map stuff. I'll explain that in other streams. And I thought I would just also have my beautiful, if I can say, portal that's relating to my the forest sanctuary here at the guest house. And it's really cool to it's really cool, like the different kind of platforms that we have available right now. This is Telegram, so I've got a little member page here, and I add in like terra firma news, research reports. I'm really keen to have some podcasts with actual academics and scientists, and also spiritual activists in relation to some research that I've been looking at in terms of circular economy, arts, events, culture, large events such as Burning Man and Africa Burns, looking at land use models that includes agricultural policy, including land redistribution policy. So yeah, this is quite exciting times for us as we venture into the newness of the newness of the chapter. And so I'd like to kind of close up now. It's getting on to 7 o'clock in the morning. I am endeavoring to be very regular with these broadcasts and to get it out there. And I would like to conclude with just giving some highlights of the last week, and definitely a highlight. Let's just go here. Nature's Valley. Nice. Now, I think it just needs to be reset. Let's just go here. Oh yeah, that's because I'm there. Let's go here. Oopsie. Nature's Valley. So let's go here. Nice. I'm gonna put this average points off for now and reset that because I'm searching now the addresses. Nature's Valley, Western Cape. Nature's Valley, Western Cape. Loading. Nature's Valley. Let's look at that. Go here. So yeah, just to round off Nature's. This is where I was. Okay, cool. Oh damn, there we go. Amazing. So yeah, just to highlight, you can see this. I'm just going to switch all of this off. So that will be, let's just go here. George, Garden Route. There you go. Somewhere down here, Plattenberg Bay. I think that's actually like here. Damn. I think it's somewhere here. Okay, so we're just going to have that there. And so yeah, sorry, I'm rambling on now, but let me just put this off quickly. Location-based analysis. There we go. Yes, there we go. Beaches. Definitely rocky beaches. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm bloody sure. There you go. Oh, damn, a lot of rocks. Mountains, high. mountains high, and here mountains, rivers, dams. There we go. And let's see how that looks. And Nature's Valley. So just some news items that I just would just love to share. So I just completed the Otter Trail, which is down here. And you can see like all these map layers are on now. It's got your mountain heights, falls in the mountains, falls in a rocky beach. I'm just going to put that off for now because it's a bit busy. And yeah, this stretch of land, pretty much here. Whoa, is where I walked. Well, walked like it sounds so bizarre, but I did a hike here, 41 k's. And I think what is important to share is that this hike made me realize, like, what to be grateful for. And I'm very grateful for, like, where I am now and what I can offer into the space confidently. And a little bit nervous, don't get me wrong. There's always